Welcome back to Arizona Home Tours. If you're looking for a model home that you can buy with a gorgeous pool, furniture, the nines, decked out home, this is the one for you. I have my friend Josh with me from Tampa. We're gonna show him how we do homes in Arizona. Let's go inside. This model home is for sale. Everything you see comes with it for $1.5 million. So if you're tired of seeing these spec homes where the backyard is just dirt and you want a pool and you want their furniture and art, this is the one for you. And this home is a corner lot, a little over 3,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and a 4-car garage. You see awesome views of Superstition Mountains out there. We actually have some clouds in Arizona today, even though it's 110. There's a nice breeze. I have my friend, like I said, Josh with me from Florida, who hasn't complained once about this dry heat.
Because it's not hot here.
Right, it's beautiful. And you're right across from the park here at Blossom Rock and Apache Junction. And you have to excuse, there's some other people in here, but pay no attention to them. So I love the entrance right when you come in. Nice little covered spot. And we're gonna head inside. And I love this is a single story home, nice and open. Nice vaulted ceilings in your kitchen, dining, and living room. And we'll go there in a moment, but right to the left, like Josh, in Tampa, do you guys have these kind of rooms?
Yeah, for sure. Usually they don't have the desk and stuff in them like this. It's just, I'm not, granted this is a model home, but usually you just have your flex space up here.
Yeah, so it's nice and you see, so like I said, everything you see comes with the home. It's nice they've tiled the wall. Nice countertop, cabinetry. And before we go into the kitchen, I know you're gonna love the kitchen, but we're just gonna keep on this path. So you have tile floor that kind of has that wood look to it, nice and clean, into your first full bathroom. And you notice there's no shower surround here, it's actually tile. Nice window, some dark hardware.
Dude, we should have went to the ceiling with the tile in the model home.
Right. Yeah, like I said, gosh, how you doing? We didn't mean to do that. But we don't edit here. We keep it real.
Because what are these, 12-foot ceilings?
Yes.
So, yeah.
And we have your first and second guest bedrooms. So here at the front of the home, now this room, I would not call this large. This is an average, typical bedroom. But you know my litmus test, the bedroom small as hell, is there a dresser? And there is a dresser. Josh, how does this compare like Florida home like bedrooms, like new builds?
Pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of them you can get a small dresser like this and then 2 end tables.
Okay. And then right across the hall, here's your other guest bedroom. And again, pretty similar to the same one we just left. Pretty standard closet, nothing crazy there.
Yeah, because then they have their dresser on this wall.
Yeah. But having the tall ceilings definitely helps give this room a little bit more depth. It doesn't feel like you're trapped.
And of course the 8-foot doors. Is that pretty standard here?
It just depends on the builder and the price point.
Okay.
And we'll go that way in a sec. Actually, let's go that way now. So this is the sales office.
Should be a 4-car tandem.
And this is going to be your 4-car tandem garage. So it will not look like this when you buy it, when you close on it, when you move in. This is all going to be converted back to the garage. So this will all be ripped out. And this will all be converted back to how you would expect your garage to look.
And then your entryway right here.
Yep, so pretend this is a door. And you walk in from your garage. It's about to kick off your shoes, hang up your coat. Well, let's be real. You're not going to have a coat. A closet.
Drop zone area behind you.
Yep, and your laundry right here with nice utility sink. And we'll go that way later, but that takes you into your primary bedroom and walk-in closet. Now, earlier I mentioned the bedrooms being tiny. I don't say tiny, just not big. I think that's the words I used. Here's bedroom number 3. I like this one, especially, if you have people visiting. I'm from Illinois. Actually, Josh used to live in Illinois. So a lot of family, friends come visit. And like most of my clients are all relo transplants. Then they also have a lot of family and friends visit. So this would be a great floor plan for them or for you if that's in your situation. You have people come, they have their own private bathroom, nice shower. And this one is tiled all the way to the ceiling. And I like the mix with the blue tile over there with the gray all the way down to the shower floor.
And then there was, actually no, this is the regular closet, wasn't it? Yeah. I call these step-in closets. They're not exactly big for a walk-in, but
Right. But better than just a sliding door.
Yep, exactly. I was looking to see if there was a linen closet. So that's one thing that's not here.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people don't realize that until after the fact.
But again, that was the garage. So now and this is pretty common with all David Weekley homes, is just this focal point of your kitchen, living, and dining areas, how big and open it is. So give me a second to kind of take all of that in. And you have your nice big sliders. Those sliders will all stack. Now they won't go into the wall like some builders do, at least not on this model. And this is a 1.5 million. Everything you see, you get.
I like the vaulted ceilings and the beam.
Yeah, it really makes the room look even that much bigger. And especially mixed with, the light countertop and I normally don't like gold or brass or river color, you want to call that, on your hardware, but it goes well here. And I've seen it before with like a dark blue cabinet. But I like how they went light and then light brown. Yeah. But tons of cabinet space here. And countertop. And then here is your pantry. And Josh is saying in Florida it's a lot of wire shelving, and very rarely do they have wood. Do you think that's because of the humidity?
It could be, because we don't have a lot of wood floors either. So I know these are tile, but
have you noticed you have lighting underneath your countertop, and also
nice. You'll see it underneath the cabinets, but it's nice to have it under the island too.
Yeah,
that's nice.
And I like that. That's where most people, I assume, are going to be spending their time, sitting there having dinner, breakfast, whatever. And even the little things like that, like the window above the cabinets up there is just a nice touch with that faux beam. And even your living room, just really good space here. And we'll go on the other side of this wall in a second. I think you'll like it. And Josh had some good ideas for what you do. Let's go to that. Show me what you're talking about, Josh.
So over here, obviously, this is your main living area here. But come over here, you have a second media room. So if you have a family or you have friends over and you want your private space, because this is also attached to the main suite, I'd maybe wall this off, and then that way it's blocked off. And if you have friends or kids or they're out here, you could have your own retreat over here, your media space in here.
Definitely.
And cut down on that noise.
Yeah, you make this all part of the primary bedroom, like private area, and keep the damn kids out of it.
Right.
But this is a really great space. It's pretty large to have in here. So if you just want to kind of kick back and relax, not worry about people bothering you.
And just a standard, closet here. So they have games and stuff in there, but then right over here's your main suite. So depending on how you want to do it.
And there's back to the living room. And again, these 12-foot ceilings make these rooms just look so much bigger.
And I don't know if you noticed it, but the lights up are not on.
Yeah,
and it's
so
bright in here. So
yeah, look at all the window. The whole wall is pretty much a window, and then you have the 4 windows on the back wall.
Yeah, I like that headboard too. How they went all the way up to the ceiling with that, make it a feature wall.
Mm-hmm. And it's padded.
Yep, looks like leather from here. I don't know if it is or not, but it's probably faux.
It's like the pleather jacket you wore in high school.
Yeah.
Huh.
And of course, you have the surround sound speakers in as well with the model here.
Always a plus. And so you have essentially 2 walk-in closets. So here's the first one. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the next one we'll see. But still, I've been through, and you've watched this channel, this is the size of a lot of closets. And even if, if it's 2 people sharing just this closet, there's still plenty of room here. I was joking with Josh, I need some new shoes, so I wonder how mad they'd be if I just start switching out, my shoes that I have on now, and those look like they might fit. And Josh, what do they call this type of shower in Florida?
I've had people come in on my YouTube channel about how we have these real big showers like this, and we have some that are even a little bit wider, and they call them horse stalls for whatever reason. But I don't know, man. It's, places like here, Florida, it doesn't get as cold, but that would be one thing with a shower like this that's open is you get a little bit more drafts. So you get out, it can get a little bit colder. But yeah, I like it. I have this type of shower in my house.
And then here's that other closet I mentioned. So a little bit larger, and we'll go in there in a second, but just kind of give you another look back from this closet, shower. And you know what? There's not a tub, is there?
No, just this big shower.
Actually, and personally, I prefer that because how many people, and let me know in the comments, do you want a tub in your primary bathroom? I don't know the last time my tub was used.
Yeah, a lot of the builders, at least in the Tampa market, are taking them out of the main suite because just people don't want them anymore. But I do like this area. Not that would be over here, makeup and stuff, but it's nice little area.
That non-natty lighting.
Well, what I like about this versus it being like a makeup getting ready station here is you still have all your drawers here.
Right.
Because I've had a lot of people complain. They're like, okay, well, we have this. Now we have one drawer to share between, the husband and wife kind of thing. Whereas over here, now you have this dedicated space with 3 additional drawers. So that's very nice.
So here's, again, this closet. Plenty of room here. I mean, there's no shortage of space. And then we're back to the laundry that we were at before. Now check out the flooring, though. They always kind of do funky flooring
in their laundry rooms. Yeah, David Weekley does the same thing in the Tampa market. So I think that's the David Weekley trademark. It's been in every single one I've been in.
And we're just gonna go back there now. Can we go that way?
Yep, the front door right there.
There's your front.
Yeah, we already did all this. Now let's go outside where the fun part is.
Yeah, this is why I mostly do model homes, because honestly they look the best and I love the backyards.
You go over there.
So all these doors will stack open. I'm not going to.
I was going to say because of humidity, but you don't have that here.
So this is what you get. So a lot of times, again, you just get a dirt lot at these home tours, but you get this finished pool.
I like how this outdoor kitchen is covered.
Yeah, it's
not that you get a lot of rain here,
blocking from the
sun.
It
blocked the sun, yeah.
And there's lighting up here, nice pool. And right now, what time is it, Josh?
What's that?
What time is it? It is 4:30. So this is how the sun hits, 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's late August. So you still have some nice shade, hang out at the pool.
So the pool faces northeast. So from the lanai here looking this way, this is northeast. So you're not going to get a lot of sun on the pool itself, which will actually keep the water a little bit cooler.
And you have even decent side space over here. So if you wanted to, I have a German Shepherd. So if I want, I love this, I love a pool. If I need more space, I'd probably change this up a little bit, extend it out.
It could be a great dog run too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Obviously get rid of some of the rock and stuff, but.
When the travertine tile, everything just goes really well together.
I'm about to just dive in.
I know, it's tempting sometimes not to get in. But we'd have someone to come get us some drinks. And like they did over here with turf and everything else. What did you think of today's tour? If you have questions, all my contact info is below. If you want to move to Tampa instead of Arizona, reach out to me. I'll put you in contact with Josh. He'll take great care of you. More importantly, watch that next video. It's Rich Brecklin with Real Broker. This is Arizona Home Tours.